Hey everyone, and welcome to Motorcar channel. You know, when you're learning Bahasa Indonesia, you quickly find out that some of the most useful phrases, well, they're not about a word-for-word translation. It's all about the nuance. So today, we're going to break down a really common one, an idiom that's absolutely essential for any kind of serious chat. All right, let's just dive right in. I've got a question for you. Imagine this. You need to meet someone, but it has to be in person. Not on a screen, not over the phone. How would you say that you're meeting face-to-face in Indonesian? Just take a second. Got anything in mind? Okay, here it is. The phrase you're looking for is tatap muka. Now, this is pretty cool when you break it down. Tatap means to gaze or to look at someone, and muka, well, that means face. So literally, it's something like face gaze. And the formal definition, bertemu langsung dengan seseorang tanpa perantara, really nails it down for us. It means to meet directly with no intermediary, no go-between. It's all about being right there, in person. And this is really the key point. Tatap muka is so much more than just seeing someone. It's all about emphasizing a real, physical, in-person interaction. It draws this really clear line in the sand, right? On one side, you have being there physically, and on the other, you have all the other stuff, phone calls, texts, Zoom meetings. So when you use tatap muka, what you're really saying is, nope, this can't be an email. We need to be in the same room for this. So you might be asking, when does this actually matter? Well, it matters a lot in high-stakes situations. Tatap muka is the go-to phrase for things like a big business deal, or maybe when you're trying to resolve an argument with someone, or, those really deep emotional conversations. In those moments, so much of what we're saying isn't even in our words, right? It's the nonverbal stuff. Being tatap muka is so important because eye contact, that's contact mata, and body language, bahasa tubuh, those things can totally change the meaning of everything. Okay, let's put this into practice and see how it looks in an actual sentence. This is a pretty common scenario. So in English, you'd say, we finally met face-to-face after years of only talking on the phone. Now for the Indonesian version, kami akhirnya bertemu tatap muka setelah bertahun-tahun hanya berbicara lewat telepon. See how perfectly tatap muka slots in there? It specifies exactly how they met. Let's do one more. And this one really drives home that sense of importance. In English, this issue is too important to discuss over text. We need to resolve it face-to-face. And in Indonesian, that becomes, masalah ini terlalu penting untuk dibicarakan lewat pesan. Kita harus menyelesaikannya tatap muka. You can feel the weight of it, right? In this case, tatap muka isn't just a nice to have, it's a demand. It's saying the way we communicate is just as important as what we're communicating. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that tatap muka is so much more than just a simple translation of face-to-face. It's a phrase that's just packed with cultural weight. It really highlights how much value is placed on real personal interaction. When you say you need to meet tatap muka, you're sending a signal. You're saying this requires honesty. It requires closeness, a real connection that you just can't get through a screen. All right, so that brings me to one last thought for you. Now that you really get the feeling behind tatap muka, what other situations can you think of where a meeting just has to be in person, where it's the only way to really get things done right? Think about your own job or your personal life. Let us know what you think. That's it for this one, everyone. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.